Hello everybody and welcome to my channel SKYROKKETS. My name is Skylar and I'm so happy for you to be here today for my 8th movie review on my channel. Now, to start off, when I saw the trailer to this movie and read the movie description, I was expecting a comedy action flick about two gal friends going on a road trip and encountering these criminals who want what's in the car. You know, they're after whatever the girls have in that car. But this movie seemed to not follow that. It's more of a comedy and lesbian romance with very little action that only occurs near the end. The criminals, they weren't much of a conflict, honestly. Like, they barely played a part, so honestly, they weren't that important. But they were my favorite part of this movie, because it's like a dumb, more aggressive friend with a gentle, smart friend, both being criminals, and like, it was just a funny little duo. So those two were my favorite overall. Now, to really start off, the opening scene was overdramatic and had ridiculous acting. I love Pedro Pascal, aka Mandalorian, for you Star Wars fans out there. Now, I don't know if he was meaning to do this, or if this was just his character or whatever, or if he was just, you know, overdramatic and ridiculous unwillingly, but it was a weird opening scene, honestly. Like, it's like the acting is so, no. But after the opening scene, the acting was decent and less overdramatic. The plot was decent, but not great. Definitely not what I was expecting after watching the trailer. The dialogue was terrible at some points and good at others. The romance between the leads, it just wasn't there. Like, okay, we got a nerdy, well, I'm not really going to say nerdy. She likes to read, and she's not very sociable. And, like, you know, she's just a good, sweet gal. And then there's the southern girl that likes to, you know, mess around with other girls a lot, may I say. These two just, they seem like not the perfect match for each other. And, you know, there's films, like romance films, where two people don't seem like compatible, but then, like, as you watch through the movie, you're like, aw, you know what, these two are perfect for each other. You know, they even each other out, or they're just really good for each other. But nah, this ain't one of those movies. It's more like you don't see any connection whatsoever through the film. And their connection doesn't even start till like an hour and a few minutes into the movie, and it's like, oh, wait, now they're starting to fall for each other? It's like, what? This is totally random. Like, I wasn't expecting this. So, yeah. Also, sorry about the southern accent. I was kind of just doing it because, you know, one of the female leads is southern, and she has a very thick accent in the movie. And the whole time I'm just like, oh, like, this accent's very strong, but, like, okay. Yeah, but it's just it's basically a raunchy, absurd comedy for the LGBTQ community, more so the lesbian aspect. Another typical best friend road trip film that tries to add humor and a conflict which falls really short of keeping the audience engaged. Honestly, the two leads couldn't even carry this film, which is a shame. Like, I enjoyed, like, okay, they were both good actors, I guess. Like, they played their part well, but it was also, like, the dialogue was just bad. So it might not have been the acting, it was probably just more the dialogue. But still, I'm just like, this is weird. Like, this is a weird movie. Like, I will say, again, the antagonists were the only entertaining part, even though they barely played a part in it. Those two were just, those three, because there were technically three. Those three criminals were, like, great. And it sucks, because, like, the action part wasn't even, like, it wasn't good. I'm just gonna say that. Like, the trailer made it seem like there'd be more action or more of a conflict, but there wasn't. Overall, I give it 4 out of 10 stars because it wasn't entertaining besides the criminals, had terrible dialogue, some bad acting, and the conflict was not played out very well at all. The plot was typical and could have been entertaining if it had played out differently. I mean, I've seen other best friend road trips. Best friend road trip movies, that's what I'm trying to say. I've seen other best friend road trip movies, and it's like, they're actually entertaining because there's conflict, or, you know, they learn something along the way. I guess in this one they learned they love each other, which is, but again, I didn't see it coming, honestly. But I would much prefer any other road trip movie over this one. But that's the end of my review. If you like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll catch you with the next flick.
Baby doll skill, don't provoke us or we will push you downhill. Might be pretty but we're still bitter as much as we're sweet. Knife hidden under the sheets. Baby doll skill, don't provoke us or we will